Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Jets and the Houston Texans. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from Houston. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Already. Stroud gonna throw right away. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
It's the tight end's Paige Stover. And the work is close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
And that'll move the sticks. First down, up to the 40.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next third down situation?
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Here we go. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Stroud connects with Collins. And it's a first down for Houston.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw. It's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
A second down throw for Stroud. Going up top for Evans. Touchdown of the new year. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
on now, Cade York for the point after. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Now from 5 yards further back, this becomes a 37-yard extra point attempt. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This fielded at about the 9. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. And the Jets have a first down.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. That's going to be incomplete. Upward, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
On comes the punt team now for the Jets. Get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchdown.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He'll get that out to Mixon. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Back to throw. And he is very close to the 1st down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run the sneak. And he's going to have the Texans' 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Mike, I think the way we've seen the NFL going these past couple years is I think all these quarterbacks, they love when the call comes in for the sideline for quarterback sneak. Hey, coach, put the game on my shoulders. With this offensive line, I'm going to pick up this first down, and that's exactly what they did.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
Swap. Bubble swap. Good.
To throw is Stroud. Moving left. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. One quarter in the books. It's the Texans who have the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10.
All right. 118. What's that? Hey, hold on.
Here's Stroud. He'll find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Jets' 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 3.
On the quick, right?
They'll go play action with Stroud. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. So they're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
To the right side, Turnstile. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 17
yards, the gain there. Good for a Jets first down.
1st and 10 at the
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. I-had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A gain there of 11, and the Jets have a 1st down.
1st down, Jets.
Let's go. 70, let's go.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Second and 10. Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. He'll swing this one out to Hall. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I, back from Houston in a moment. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. He'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, New York.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only 1 play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Is good. Makes the score Jets 14, Texans 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Crowd to throw here on 1st and 10. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Here's Stroud. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Here's the run. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. That is a dream scenario. The offense hands the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
On the quick, right?
On 1st down, it's Stroud. In trouble, and down he goes.
This is why every defense wants to play with the lead, because it allows them to just tee off on the quarterback. Go rush the passer. You're not worried about them handing the ball off or little quick game. You know they're chasing points, so what can you do? You can get after this guy, and boy, have they ever.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, Stroud pushed out to his left. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw, it's Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Texans getting all set to punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. That is fielded at the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. To throw here to begin the drive. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. A short one taken at the 10. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Back to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Number 39. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 38.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 17 yards on that connection. Good for a Jets first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's brought down by Jamal Hill. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. He'll run it out of the gun. And it's home. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. Got his man. It's Kirk. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Jets. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
43-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
From just across the midfield stripe,
Here we go. Let's go.
here's second and a couple.
Tony.
Stroud. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Here's first and 10.
18. What's that?
Stroud to throw. That's to the tight end, Stover. And he's into the end zone. Paige Stover. Touchdown, Houston. Norton now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken around the 11. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
They're on the 31-yard line.
Motion man is Rice. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Jamal Hill there for the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. Deep free downfield. It's Kirk. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Big gain for the Jets there. 47 yards.
18-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Handoff here, up the middle. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Come a little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it. And not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Oh, okay.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
On the quick, right?
To throw is Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of his defense.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 8-yard line.
2nd down. It's Fields. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 7.
Here we go. Tony. Good.
Here's Stroud. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, New York. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick-6. But to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go.
Fields now to throw on first down. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight, they continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Here we go.
Now, Stroud. That is caught. Finding Higgins. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at, and that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
118.
Back to throw. Stroud. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls,
and he's just thrown ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams. Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. The kick is good, and the jet stretch things out even further.
49, Texans 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Play action now for Fields. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
The 49-yard line.
Here we go, Side. Right.
They go play action with Fields. He'll go back to Evans. He's got another one. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
At the 31-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
Fields. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 41-yard line.
That's right. Right.
Fields now. Oh, an ill-advised throw there. It's an interception. Picked off by Quincy Williams. And the Jets are going to take possession.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 45-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part.
Now here's another ball that's intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. So they're going to take possession here just shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. So this one, a win for the visiting Jets. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0.